Okay, so obviously the story of all of this is going to be, did Liverpool get screwed by VAR? Is Everton's draw worth it? What realistically, how have Liverpool somehow been so done dirty by VAR that I don't really care? And like, if VAR decided, screw all of this, we're going to be that overarching higher power in this, and we're actually going to wreck Liverpool's day. And it was, not only was it kind of enjoyable, but it was tragic, because you could see it coming. You could see this coming. If you are telling me that you're a Liverpool fan, and VAR hasn't been somewhat nice to you guys, like United, you're kind of playing yourself short. But that does not get away from the actual picture of this game, that VAR needs to be changed. It needs to be changed so much. I mean, without even having the picture where Van Dijk's shoulder is, or where, what is it, Mane's shoulder, was it Mane or was it Salah? Where their shoulder was in the Henderson equalizer, you would think, okay, that's no problem. That's going to be, those are goals. Those are goals for Liverpool. Liverpool have won this game at the death. They've somehow scored. Richarlison, despite his red card, Calvert-Lewin, Michael Keane, everything that Everton have done, the top of the league that they're currently sitting at, they're finally going to drop off that pedestal. And now here we are. Like, what the actual hell happened? What happened? Oh, Liverpool. Also, maybe even a bigger story out of this game. Did Jordan Pickford deserve a red card? And how did he get away with nothing? He wrecked Van Dijk, like, in the biggest way possible. Absolutely wrecked Van Dijk. And just looking at his knee, obviously that picture is going to be in my thumbnail. Looking at his knee and looking at the way his leg contorts as Pickford goes and dives at it, holy hell, I'm scared for Van Dijk's future. Obviously, I don't know what injuries that he has. I don't know if they actually clarified what he went off with. But my goodness, that was bad. It was bad. And it's going to be very bad for Liverpool if they do not have big Virgil van Dijk, because Joe Gomez has been extremely inconsistent for them. Joel Matip, I haven't really seen him all season, to be honest with you. And Fabinho is only really good as a center back when he's playing alongside Van Dijk, which those two together is insane. But nonetheless, Liverpool should have maybe gotten the third goal. From a neutral standpoint, from a neutral fan standpoint, Liverpool deserved that goal. A shoulder over the offside is the dumbest rule I've ever heard. I always thought it was about your feet. Fully thought it was only about your feet. And it's a little disappointing that in the end of this, all we're going to get away from this is that VAR naturally needs to be fixed, and that Jordan Pickford is an absolute scumbag, and Van Dijk, bad. In what is essentially a game where Liverpool actually dominated, I feel like Everton took their chances when they really needed it to be, but 2-2 I think was extremely nice to them, because Liverpool, the pressing was absolutely insane. All of the team play I thought was really good. It's just that they were denied a late winner in a game that they realistically had going for them, especially towards the end of that game. I think after the Dominic Calvert-Lewin 81st minute goal, Liverpool just took over again. In that final 10 minutes, they were just beating Everton with a baseball bat or just a club as hard as they could to try and hammer home that equalizer. And of course, they finally get it in VAR, like it did all game, like it did for the Pickford challenge on Van Dijk, screwed them over. So I don't really know what else is going to go down. I have to think Klopp is going to hit out at the league, hit out at whoever, because I know he's going to go for VAR, because let's face it, Liverpool don't really get screwed by VAR too often, and this is now another bad draw for them after losing 7-2 before the international break. They now go into the Merseyside derby, draw 2-2, and they're kind of back to the drawing board. But I mean, yeah, this is an amazing game. Honestly, today has been so amazing. Chelsea-Southampton, I'm hoping it's going to be good as a Chelsea fan myself. Obviously, you guys can find that video on this channel. It's going to be very interesting to see what that game ends up being like. And then Man City-Arsenal as well. So, what a day of football we have after the international break. I love whatever footballing gods, whatever Premier League scheduling gods set this up. But yeah, obviously you guys gotta let me know your thoughts on the Pickford challenge on Van Dijk. Let me know your guys' thoughts on VAR. I know VAR has definitely screwed Liverpool over. And I know Liverpool fans are going to be extremely pissed about it. but we got to take it on the chin. Because let's face it, the only team that actually gets VAR to help them every single time is United. So, actually, VAR is going against them this year, against Crystal Palace. What a game we have. VAR, what? Just vibes. VAR is just vibing, okay? That's all it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, though, and peace.